Hello there guys, and welcome to another video. So today I'm going to be talking about the consistency of inconsistency in some of the new features in Minecraft coming out in the snapshots. And primarily this is going to be droppers and hoppers. So I'm not going to be doing all the inconsistencies, this is just one that I found today. There are plenty of other people that have made similar videos that comprise of other stuff along the lines. But I just want to, I don't have any solutions for it, but I just want to just show them and make you aware of them. So yeah, starting off, we're going to be showing about hoppers. So this setup here, loosely based off, I was watching a video by Mumbo Jumbo, and that was a sequential counter. So each time it received an input, the redstone light would turn on, ignore these. Each time it would turn on, it would jump to the next one, and when it got back to the end, a final button hit would reset the machine. And I was looking at his and I thought, so, surely that can be compacted further. I mean, it was it looked like there was too much in it for what it should do. And so, this was my design that I came up with. These droppers pointing to the next one, points into the next. When it gets to the seventh, hopper, dropper, sorry, shoots it up into this hopper, feeds down to here, and drops it back into the first one. So it seems like the logic's there. And the way that the control line works is each button press, it activates all of these, and as it activates, so when the item, as you can see, there's an item in this dropper, as it's in the first one, when it receives the power, it sends it to this one, but by the time it enters this one, this dropper has already been powered, so it's not going to send it on any further until the next button press, and on and on and on, and then feeds back through. So as you can see, I push the button. Yep, that seems to work well. Do it again. Yep, seems pretty good. Now there is our problem. So as you saw, these two lamps never actually came on. Even though there is nothing different along here. There's nothing underneath either. Nothing underneath. Nothing here. And so you might think, the game lags occasionally, perhaps it just glitched out temporarily, and next run through would be fine. So let's try hitting this again. So, oh yeah, here's the reset as well, that worked as it should do. Yep. No. So, did it again. And you start getting to a point where, I've forgotten the word. Ignore. Moving on. So, I've done this quite a lot. Not that I've spent my afternoon hitting a button and watching the lamps keep on skipping over these two, but it does it pretty consistently. And yeah, why? There's no difference. So then I moved on to a dropper system. I was just wondering whether it did the same thing. So, droppers. So at the moment, this is going to send out a 1 tick false, because in the first tick, this is going to turn on, and this is going to turn on, and then the second tick, this is going to turn on, and then the third tick, this is going to turn on from being powered like that. So this is going to be depowered for 1 tick. And hoppers will not deposit items while they're being powered. They won't receive items if you try and drop it into the top. Oh, but that went into that back one. They won't receive items if you drop it onto the top. But they will receive items while being powered if there's a dropper pointing into it. Which is something to note, which it kind of makes sense, but yeah, it's something to note. So we're starting off with just a 1 tick off pulse. And yeah, nothing happens. So let's go to a 2 tick pulse. Still nothing happening. Oh, okay, there's our first one. So 2 ticks, and we got one through. Whoa there, did you see that? So, went to this one, nope, 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 and on to this one. Press it again, can we get the feedback through? Yes, we can. So, oh, this is working. Is it gonna... Whoa, look at this, it's actually consistently working with 2 ticks. Sometimes it won't work with it like then. And the reason for this, as far as I know, is I think it takes about 3 ticks for a hopper to deposit one into the next one. And this timing, this 3 ticks of timing, seems to be based not when it first is able to, but it's kind of like on a clock. And if it happens to be not powered during that cycle on the clock, then it will allow it through. But if it is powered, then it won't let it through. And so if your hopper is depowered, but it's not in that certain time of the clock, it won't actually let it through. So as you can see, it didn't let through that time because it's not in that little bit of the clock. And you can fix this by going to 3 ticks, because if you're doing 3 ticks, you'll cover that time frame. As you can see, it's pretty consistently doing it, except for now. So another inconsistency. So I don't know how to explain this one, but I guess it catches it right at the wrong time. So now we're going up to 4 ticks of difference. You can see it. It's working, 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 working. But unfortunately, now that we're on to 4 ticks, if you remember back to that 3 tick cycle, so you might have started the first tick that you released the power, may have been the start of that 3 tick cycle. And now it's gone from the start, it's gone 1, 2, and back to here again in the space of 4 ticks. So I don't know if I can get that to replicate right here, but you can get to double jump in one hit. And I might not be able to do it with this setup, the way that these are played up. But trust me, it does happen. Again, occasionally, but it will happen. So that's another inconsistency with these. But the timing issue is not what I'm talking about. It's the weird behavior where as it transfers the item. And in case you didn't see it, which you still can't see, each of these are leading this way, except for this one, which is leading back, and each of these are leading this way, except for the last one as well, which is pointing into this one. So just making a loop, and yeah, it still won't work. Yeah, I'm not going to get to do it. So, you see with these ones, this one had 2 that skipped over, this one had 3 that skipped over. What's this one? This one, I think this was just a reorientation of it. So, perhaps it was like a chunk error, which actually you can guarantee it wasn't, because of the coordinates there. You can see that we're at 1030. Actually, that's a chunk border there. Oh no, it's not. No, don't worry. None of this is chunk border. So it's nothing to do with that. But in any case, we should still test it. So starting off on the first one. Did I not set? No. So that's a 3 tick delay. So moves 1, skips this one, skips this one, but will then keep on going around. No, in fact, that one didn't actually even let it through. Oh, because I haven't got this set the right way. Alright, so yeah, this is consistent as well. And further on to here, this is just another way I was laying it out. I thought that maybe something to do with the positioning of the redstone was perhaps causing updates across there for some unique reason. As you can see, goes 1, skips this one, and the rest are fine. I thought, damn, well, we've narrowed it down to just 1 being wrong. And so I did a couple more tests. As you can see, skips this one, shoots out the end. This one skips 1, 2, 3 immediately, and it skips the last one as well. And now here, I've got a bank set up here. So this is 12, 24, 42, 48, sorry. 46, in fact. This is 46, in fact, maybe 45, just so I could keep them all at the same timing. One button input here, and let's get an input in here. So, I'm not going to do this whole thing on camera because it's quite annoying not just watching this, but anyway, it's good that's my time, we can clearly see it. So, one button press. Yep, we're going good. Second button press. Yep. Third, not so much. So we've already got our first error. And I might just speed this up, but no, that one won't. Alright, I might speed this up, but I'll show you the array of working and not working. You can see that was 3, and I'm going to speed it up at this point so you can see it all happening. So yeah, let me just check this one. I don't know whether I got this one correct or not. I didn't know whether I came back one too far. No, I was right. Alright, so as you just saw then, ignoring my possible mistake, these all, the ones with the redstone torch are the ones that get skipped. Alright, so these are the ones that never get lit up. And you may think, okay, so perhaps this position here is the issue. This one made it skip a whole lot of them. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8 of them. 8 skipped from this one dropper, sorry. And so the logical thing would be to test the next hopper, just to dropper, sorry, just to check that it's not just this position in the line, but whether it's actually this unit of them in the line up to here. Sorry, up to well, this dropper would be bad as well. So let's try that. We've got it on one of the ones that didn't ever turn on. We try again, and we see that it immediately jumps from this position straight to the next marked position, unmarked position, which is one of the ones that doesn't turn on. So, coincidence? I think not. So there's actually, yeah, there's positions in the world where it just will not work. I have not tried changing the direction, e.g. Rotating this whole unit across this point around 90 degrees and seeing if this one still doesn't turn on. But it's just it's really annoying trying to work with something so consistently inconsistent. I mean, when it's actually inconsistent, like there's actually nothing with it, you think it's a coding error or just something that's been overlooked or something. But when it's actually, it knows that it's not. It knows that it's wrong in those places, and you think, yeah, what can you do with it? But anyway, that's enough about the consistent inconsistencies. I would just like to point out this design anyway, just due to the actual design of it, ignoring that it doesn't work now. Hopefully, sometime in the future, this will be a sequential counter that will work. Extremely simple. Doesn't use any consumables. Not like a one thing transferring items to another thing. It actually loops around. Can all be activated by any redstone pulse. yeah, it's I think it's a pretty nice design if it were to work, if the code is fixed or whatever with that. So yeah, keep that in mind in the future. Maybe a couple of other snapshots come out, and this might be patched. And if you ever need a quite a compact counter, sequential counter, yeah, check out this. It measures 4 by 3 by yeah, 4 by 3 by as long as you want, 2 plus however many outputs you want. This one's actually smaller and works the same. This is the most compact I've got it. So it's got a 3 by 3 by 1 plus however many you want. Sorry, 3 by 3 by 2 plus how many outputs you want. And I think this might be the winner on the deal. Yeah, there's only the comparators need to be seen on the block below, which counts that bottom layer. But anyway, another thing you can do with this is, we're only just doing sequential counting, but say you wanted actually a health bar. So let's say, unfortunately we're going to have to deal with the issues that I've just spoken about, but ignoring that, what you can do is you can chuck in here, and if this one was working, the lamp would light up here, but you can see it actually, oopsie daisy, and whoa, all redstone's going hell here. Oh, now it's not even doing it. Why is it not doing it now at all? Oh, these ones mucked up. I think they must be. Let's stop that return feed. Yeah. Alright, so these are the ones that are mucked up at the moment. So yeah, but if you cut out these, it would act as in a health bar and it would move up. So that's another use for it. Yeah, thank you for watching. I hope some people that have access to helping fix the code, e.g. Mojang or someone like this, actually happens to come across this video and see it, because it'd be appreciated if it weren't so consistently inconsistent. I think I've rambled enough now. Yeah, thank you for watching. I hope this was somewhat informative to you, and will actually help you decide your future builds concerning droppers and hoppers. So yep, thank you, and I'll be seeing you in the next video. Until then, goodbye.